Oh man, it's ridiculous, bro. It's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta have my mic right here. And I have the mic set up right here. There we go. Is that better? Do I sound great? I always sound awesome. Gotta turn down this gain a little bit. I know that. Jesus Christ. Freaking sound loud as hell. Oh, that's better. All right, hold up. Bro, I should have all this set up before I start going live. All right, that's good enough. What's going on, guys? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Some shit just irritate the fuck out of me, bro. I was, oh, damn it. Was watching my, I was watching some videos, and I, I came across this video. It's titled "Dax Is corny rapper" or some shit like that. The internet's corniest rapper gets worse, and it's about Dax. Now listen, I don't really, I ain't gonna lie, I don't fuck with all this nigga music. I mean, I fuck with a lot of it, but I don't fuck with all this nigga music. But he's not. When people say corny, I think that word corny now is coming from like fucking 20-year-olds and shit. Like, what the fuck is even a corny rapper, bro? I don't understand that. Like, how do you say a rapper is corny? Like back in the day niggas was saying Will Smith was corny because he used to rap, but he didn't curse in his raps and shit like that. So you say a corny rapper, I'm thinking you think you talk about like Will Smith, how Will Smith was known as a corny rapper because he was just like a family friendly rapper. So if you say some shit like that, all right, I get it. Will Smith is a corny rapper. If you say Dax is a corny rapper, I need some evidence as to why you're thinking that Dax is a fucking like what is corny to you and why is Dax a fucking corny rapper? So we're gonna check out this video real quick and we're gonna see just why this guy thinks Dax is a corny rapper.
And songwriter who is fairly successful with hundreds of millions of streams and a handful of awards. But if there's anything more prominent than his accolades, it's the fact that he is extremely corny.
Let me see. I just gotta see how loud that is. Oh, that's good sounding. That's good sounding. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep going.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell by what you're saying, but.
Dax has grown to be a huge artist for many reasons, both good and bad, with the majority of people treating him as a meme, but not everyone sees Dax that way. He does have
First problem. He said majority of people treating Dax as a meme. Like who the fuck is a majority of people treating Dax as a meme, bro? Like what the fuck? Like what are you talking about?
albeit small, a strong core fan base. And to understand how he's become so successful despite being known as a corny meme rapper, we have to dig a little deeper. I covered Dax about 2 years ago, but I think since then he's grown to another level. I was mostly speaking on his past and how he's kind of evolved, which I'm also going to rehash in this video, but after seeing the direction he's gone in since that video, I definitely had to step in and add more. Anyways, Dax is an artist who has been viral on short form platforms over the past few years for his corny music and strange marketing.
Hello? What?
Yo, so hold up. What the fuck this dude just said?
Platforms over the past few years for his corny music. But after seeing the direction he's gone in since that video, I definitely had to step in and add more. Anyways, Dax is an artist who has been viral on short form platforms over the past few years for his corny music and
He's been viral because his rap is corny. Like, you want a biased opinion? That's a fucking blatant biased opinion right there. Like, you're already saying, oh, he's viral because he's corny. Not he's viral because he's got good music or anything like that. He's just viral because he's fucking corny. That's freaking stupid, bro. That's retarded. Like, what?
strange marketing.
Hello? Why you act like a little ass bitch? Hello? Hello? You can hear me, right?
Because I gave you too many chances to understand that pain sounds different when it's coming from a man. I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. You're insane. You're in pain. My bad. Sorry. I forgot you were fragile.
I mean, look at this song about alcoholism, a very serious topic, with the caption, "Can anyone relate?"
Why didn't anybody tell me that alcohol was a drug? That who you are as a man is never enough?
But before he was making corny skits
Bro, how is that corny, dude? How is that corny? All right, if it doesn't relate to you, okay, cool. All right, just say that. Say you can't relate to the song. If you really don't like the song, just say you don't relate to this shit. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it. But what the fuck does corny mean to you? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, what definition of corny is this nigga using? It makes no sense. Not to me.
on TikTok and talking about alcoholism, Dax was first popping on YouTube. It all started back in 2016 when Dax dropped his first song on YouTube. Well, sort of. The song was called One Dance Spoken Word, and like it says in the title, it was more of a spoken word than a true rap song. Throughout 2016, Dax continued to release more songs, spoken words, and also remixes of other songs, which did especially well. These included his renditions of songs like Designer's Timmy Turner, which he changed to Hilly Hilly Clinton, and Foster the People's Pumped Up Kicks, which he made a Hooper version of. But Dax really got his big break in 2017 following the release of his song Cash Me Outside. The track was a play on the extremely popular Cash Me Outside girl Danielle Bergoli, and the song ended up getting him 22 million views. Pretty quickly, Dax noticed that, hey, I'm putting out these regular songs, but these songs that are remixes.
Never knew her name was Danielle Bergoli. This man subscribes to her OnlyFans, bro. He knows her. He knows her full name.
Are doing way better, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. He took full advantage of it, completely leaning into his strength. He continued doing goofy remixes with versions of songs like Look at Me by X, Mask Off by Future, and Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And yes, you saw that right, his Look at Me remix was about getting cheated on. During his early career, he was also putting.
Why he say it like that, bro? Why does nigga just say it like that? He's like, oh yeah, you saw that right. His his song "Look at Me" was because he got because somebody got cheated on. Okay, like like this is what, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I hate fucking uh commentators that just comment because they don't like something. You don't like it. That's fine, bro. It's fine if you don't like it, but why are you trying to like?
You saw that right, his Look at Me remix was about getting cheated on. During his early.
You saw that right. His "Look at Me" video was about him being cheated on. Nigga, okay? What? What? Freaking Eminem song, not Girls. What is that song? Shit. If there's any bitches in this room, there's something I gotta say to all the fools who fell for the first girl that comes that way. What's that fucking song called? I forgot what that song called. But that song was about fucking Eminem catching his girl cheating on him. No, wait. That was about I think it was about, yeah, because he said because he said he walked up to a door and he heard the moans and shit like that. So that song was about Eminem being cheating on. Is he a fucking corny rapper now, dude? Like what?
Early career, he was also putting out his own music, like his own unique stuff, but that just wouldn't do nearly as well. And I think while there's a lot of negatives to point out about Dax's music, it's hard to say objectively
Remember, changing your weapon is faster than reloading.
it's all bad. And I know I know a lot of you might think that's crazy to say, but I think Dax did have potential as an artist, especially
Bro, listen to what the fuck this nigga just said, bro. He said it's crazy to say that an artist song, all artist songs, all of one artist songs isn't that bad, bro. Bro, you know how crazy that is to say that it's so unorthodox to say that an artist doesn't have all bad songs. What how why is that a bad thing to say, dude? Like I don't get that.
I know a lot of you might think that's crazy to say, but I think Dax did have potential as an artist, especially if he was trying to make actual music and evolve and talk about things he cared about. But he decided to trend hack instead. Trend hacking
Bro, how do you know that he doesn't care about what he's talking about? I really hate people, bro. I really do hate people. Like I don't understand how you can make that determination that Dax doesn't care about what he's rapping about. He might not. He might not, but you don't know that.
is a new age term that you'll see people like myself doing, but it's where something is popular so you decide to hop on the trend, like making a video covering the news, or in Dax's case, making a song about the Cash Me Outside girl. And he would continue to do this throughout his whole career. And around this time, his style of rap was in high demand, in part due to something else that was happening in the mid 2010s. This was the blow up of rappers like Lil Uzi, Yachty, Kodak, Cardi, Lil Pump, and a bunch of other guys in that genre. These guys were putting out a different style of rap, which was not focused as much on lyrics, but giving more attention to the production, the vibes, the melodicness of the song. And you guys might remember, but there were quite a few people who did not like this style of music, eventually labeling it mumble rap.
That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
What do you think about where things are with the artists coming up? Well, and it's not all of them, because there's definitely rappers out here who spin bars. Like, it's not all the young kids, but there is what's the kid? Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert. They're like, yo, we're not rappers. We just we're artists, or we're just rock stars.
We call it mumble rap.
Oh, so y'all got a name for it?
Yeah, me and my homies. I mean, it ain't no disrespect to the little homies, but like, they know what's up. They say they don't want to rap, you know what I mean? But it's cool for now.
In a weird way, somewhat out of like retaliation, the lyrical YouTube rapper era was born. And I'm not talking about raps put out by guys like Rice Gum or Jake Paul. I'm talking about people like Crypt, Quidecca, Dax, of course, and others like that. At one point, this genre even put out a song called
Bro, he just compared Dax to mumble rap, bro. 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 Like I like rap. It's a nice little genre, right? But the thing is, if you're being objective, right? You wouldn't just say, "Oh, someone's following a trend" or something like that, right? You wouldn't say it as like a down or because oh, shit, then I just got distracted because like all rappers they start off a little different, right? And I'm gonna treat this whole video. I'm gonna compare everything to Eminem, right? Because to me he's the greatest rapper out there. But all rappers start off sounding a little different and then they perfect their sound, right? They tweak their sound and you go a little, you know, little off.
Dax, of course, and others like that. At one point, this genre even put out a song called Death to Mumble Rap, which pretty much sums up a lot of the style's energy.
Just because you're rapping fast doesn't mean that you're saying something.
That's you! That's you! That is you! That's
Well, the music was very forced and at times cringy, probably at most times. It still appealed to a handful of rap fans who wanted more lyricism and fast flows, which is why it succeeded. And Dax became one of this genre's fastest growing stars. As time went on, Dax's fan base continued to grow significantly. He got so popular that he even worked with bigger names like OT Genesis, Futuristic, and Hobson. This was alongside the continued release of his remixes as well. With his understanding of the YouTube algorithm, Dax was able to use trends to his advantage and constantly go viral.
Or I can do what I gotta do to gain an audience, and once they come to my shit, they'll see that, oh man, this motherfucker is actually talented. So I'm like, hey, you know, this YouTube route is good. I don't want to be a YouTuber, but I can use my skills to make songs and diss tracks on some of these guys to where the songs still sound like actual songs, but they're diss tracks at the same time.
Bro, let me put this in words that people can understand, right? He's saying that he puts out like popular jumping music so people can check out his other stuff, right? Just like artists, they put out on YouTube what they think would be like the hottest songs from their albums on YouTube for free. And then they be like, "Hey, listen to this," and then go check out my other stuff. Like, I don't see how that's controversial or how that's a bad thing. It just doesn't make sense that he would say something like that. Ugh. Like, it shit just doesn't make sense to me, bro. It's just not making sense to me. That's why I say I hate people that do stuff like this. I hate fucking people that just jump on the trend. Like, even I think I think this came out 4 months ago. But even this is a fucking trend. Like hating on Dax. I think that's a fucking trend.
Guys, to where the songs still sound like actual songs, but they're diss tracks at the same time.
His strategy was simple: post some trendy content which he knew would blow up, and immediately after post some original songs in hopes of using the spotlight to grow his own brand.
After I put out a diss track, I'd throw one of my
Bro. 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 Like, I don't understand this stupid fucking criticism. This stupid criticism. Put out a trendy song and then people come check out your other stuff. A lot of rappers do that. I think Lil Wayne did that before. I don't think Eminem has ever done that, but Eminem had Dr. Dre behind him, so he ain't need nobody to make his beats. he had the doctor behind him, so he ain't need nobody to do that. But I don't see how you could just be like, oh yeah, put a business decision to put out trendy stuff so yeah, other stuff can get views on it too. Hey, here's one of my songs that I think are really good. Go check out my other ones. What's so bad about that?
own songs in there. You know, for example, like people don't understand, like I Want is a hit song. It's almost got 3 million views, you know what I mean? So that's like another, hit right there. So I would use different tactics in order to like prepare myself for the next jump, the next move, all that stuff.
Around this time, Dax went on a bit of a hot streak with songs like She Cheated Again, Rap God Freestyle, Killshot Freestyle, and more, with these songs racking in millions and millions of views. In good old YouTube rap fashion, he also had some brief beefs and back and forths between people like him and KSI. His beef with KSI all started because KSI dissed him on a podcast.
I mean, I guess there's Dax, but like
I didn't know him. That's it.
I mean, but he's a poor man's Hobson, and Hobson is a poor man's Eminem.
And
So
Eminem
why
is
would
a poor.
Dax is a poor man's Hobson. Hobson is pretty fucking great. And Hobson is a poor man's Eminem. Coming from KSI. If you think KSI is the arbiter of who's good in hip hop, you're fucking retarded. You're a fucking idiot, dude. KSI. Did you hear KSI song, bro? Did you hear that shit? And you're saying K KSI is the person to listen to, right?
Man's Kendrick.
And yeah, and Eminem's a poor man's
I don't
Kendrick.
think
So
that
Eminem is the poor man's Kendrick. I'm done with these. I can't stand these niggas, bro. Bro, it's hot in here. I'm getting hot, bro. I need to turn my heat off. Hold up. It's winter over here. Bro said, bro said, bro said, my dude said Eminem is the poor man's Kendrick. I believe Kendrick would say he's the poor man's Eminem. Like for real. What are you talking about? What are you be so for real, my nigga. Be so for real. Niggas say, oh my god, bro. Let's get through this fucking.
just so
why would anyone want to listen to a poor man's poor man?
And I know calling Eminem a poor man's Kendrick is crazy. We get it. But as a result,
Bro, all right, so you know that's a crazy statement to say, but then you're gonna say, oh, let's listen to KSI. You know that's a crazy statement to say, right? You know for a fact that's a crazy statement to say, but you say, oh yeah, let's still listen to KSI. That's fucking wild, bro.
the shots they took at each other during their beef grew Dax's following even further and got him more attention. All of these views and all of this attention appeared to go to Dax's head though, because in 2019 he stirred up some beef with a fellow YouTube rapper, which worsened the public's opinion on Dax. In January of 2019, a song called Four Horsemen with a YouTube rapper named Crypt, Dax,
Bro, for real. Oh my god, hold on.
Quideka, and Screw was released. The track was a hit among their fans. But little did they know that behind the scenes, Dax felt as if he was on a whole nother level compared to the guys on the song. He even went as far as adding a little sneak diss in the verse where he says, 3 people on a song with the GOAT. About a month later, Crypt exposed Dax for his verse's laziness and how fake he was behind others' backs, especially with Dax's real thoughts that the song was whack.
And the thing that irritates me the most is that he said he didn't like the song or believe in it at all. Even though he's telling me in messages that it's fire and that it's legendary, he's excited for the video to drop, send me the song so I can put it in my drive, but then behind my back saying that he doesn't like the song at all, doesn't believe in it, the video and audio is not up to quality and all this other shit. It's like, bro,
Bro, how much of friends are they? That's what I want to know. Because if he was just saying it just to be like, yeah, man, this shit's fire. Then he went back and said, yo, man, I don't know why I did that song. That shit's trash. But he telling you that shit's fire? Probably was just trying to not make you feel bad. But hey, that's speculation. I don't know. And I don't even know if this guy's saying this the truth, so who knows?
if you don't like the fucking song, tell me.
People weren't too fond of the guy who seemed to be a motivational, nice guy, acting like this behind the scenes, and people became much more critical of Dax as well. They started honing in on cocky lines in his songs, like when he said, I promise I'm gonna be one of the biggest in about a year. I promise I'll win a Grammy. I promise I'll win an Oscar. But still, this was all just in the YouTube raps.
Cocky songs? Cocky songs? Going back to Eminem. Like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever. Fuck top 4, nigga. I'm top 5. And that includes Biggie and Parkour. So who you think the 3rd and 4th spots for? Cocky? Who the fuck isn't cocky, bro? Who put out that freaking song that saying they was gonna beat everything? I think it was Kendrick who put out that song that was like, yeah, I'm gonna go at anybody. I think that was Kendrick that put that shit out. Cocky, nigga? All rappers are cocky, nigga. What are you talking about? What you be for, bro? Bro, this shit is stupid, dude.
scene, which was relatively small with not a lot of involvement with mainstream artists. And the cockiness must have gone to Dax's head because he felt he could take a shot at Tory Lanez. It wasn't completely without reason though, since Tory tweeted out that he was the best rapper alive and that he would body anyone else out. Dax viewed this tweet as a challenge and in turn released his diss track called I'm Not Joyner or Don Q. Honestly, this track sums up the YouTube rap era's energy pretty well because Dax was criticizing Tory for not making music about anything of substance, and obviously this didn't sit right with Tory. So when he ended up running into Dax outside of a club, he pressed him, forcing him to apologize.
Come here, this shit, or this shit's not going.
Yo, and I heard about this shit. This shit is so fucking weird, dude. This shit is so weird because it's like they had like a back and forth going, oh, I'm better. No, I'm better. No, I'm better. And then Tory Lanez took it into the streets. I think somebody punched Dax in a club and then Dax ran away. But niggas is like, they took it from like a simple who's better argument to him pulling up on Dax and fucking trying to fuck him up. That's so weak. That's weak. That's weak shit. Weak shit, bro.
End, my nigga, or this shit's not gonna end. Apologize, bro. Apologize, bro. Or you know what's going on. Apologize, my nigga. Apologize, nigga. I got you, bro. Apologize, nigga. I got you, man. Say sorry, nigga. My bad for the Say sorry, nigga. Sorry, G. All right, bet. I got you, G.
This whole ordeal was obviously pretty embarrassing for Dax and left him with his pride hurt after apologizing to Tory. Later on, they were both interviewed about the run-in where Dax provided his side of the story.
So what was going through your head when he was like telling you to apologize? Because that must
This
have
is
felt
what
like
was going through my head. And I think
obviously,
that's
you're not
the
really sorry. So that's the
You know what
first
I mean?
important thing.
This is what's going through my head. I've always told myself, like, I'm never gonna let social media make me make dumb decisions. You know, I had done getting hit in the club. I had already sprinted a half fucking marathon. The world wants me to be a big dude and be like, nah, fuck you. But I'll be like, you know what? I gotta go home to my family and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, my bad. Say sorry. All right, bro, sorry. And then the shit was over.
Right.
And I encourage anybody in that situation.
Yo, all right. I'm gonna say this, right? Niggas be like, yo, you already said that Dax ain't that type of guy, right? But you gonna not condemn criticize Dax because he didn't fight a nigga when he's not a fighting nigga? Well, he wasn't a fighting nigga. I don't know who he is now. But you're gonna criticize a non-fighting nigga for not fighting. What type of dumb shit is that? Oh shit, that's the enemy.
Situation, do the same thing. I'm gonna teach my son the same thing, because at the end of the day, man, social media is convincing too many people to act tough when they don't need to, and the same people that are telling you to act tough are the same people who will be saying RIP and that, oh, he should have just let it go.
The situation left many people divided.
So true. Oh shit, I forgot how to fly for a second. Forgot how to fly for a second. No.
But regardless, since Dax wasn't a mainstream artist, most people who knew about him only knew him from the Tory run-in. And to make things worse, Dax claimed he was jumped in interviews, but Tory dispelled these rumors, claiming they were excuses to save his reputation. And it didn't seem to work because even big names like Nav were calling him corny. Most people would call Nav corny, so to have the corny...
Hold up. So, Tory Lanez said, that's just excuses, right? He didn't say he ain't do it. He just said that's excuses, right? And then Dax said, no, that's what happened. I got jumped. But he chooses to believe Tory Lanez. He doesn't choose to believe Dax or even stay neutral. Just to be like, I don't know what happened. Well, Dax said this, Dax said that. We'll never know. It's only the people who are there will actually know. Something like that, right? Completely neutral.
Even big names like Nav...
But this nigga says...
they were excuses to save his reputation. And it didn't seem to work because even big names like Nav...
but this nigga just says it like it's true.
We're calling him corny. Most people would call Nav corny, so to have the corny guy call you corny, I mean, it's just a lot of corniness at this point.
Nah, I can't. Nah, I just can't. It's like, come on, bro.
So, This is so fucking stupid, bro. I really do hate people like this. Like, yeah, like he's treating this video as if he's completely neutral. That's what he's trying to treat it as. But if you think about it, oh, the corny nigga calling somebody corny. All right. The bitch nigga calling somebody a bitch. You gonna listen to the bitch nigga? You gonna listen to the corny nigga? Like what? So you know this dude is corny, but you listen to him anyway? Make that make sense, bro. Just make that make sense. I ain't listening to anybody, right? What the fuck? Still don't know what corny means, bro. I still don't know what makes him corny.
This is corny. Ain't this the guy that said sorry to Tory Lanez song? He looks familiar. Yeah, it is. He's crying over a girl that left him for another dude. You're an artist, bro. Like, you can go get another one.
By this point,
Bro, that comment is so stupid. You're an artist, bro. Meaning he shouldn't be crying or making a song about a girl that left him or cheated on him. You're an artist, bro. Bro. Artists make freaking musicians make songs about their fucking life, you fucking idiot. This is so stupid. It's like saying, rappers rapping about their hard life. Go get a job. Yeah, you got a hard life. Go get a job. Go do something else. This criticism is so fucking retarded, dude.
Dax was considered a pretty big name on the internet. It wasn't without also being called a prideful, corny, and egotistical rapper. And while it seemed like things couldn't get much worse for Dax, they in fact did in 2019, where his public image took more hits. In 2019,
mind you, he's saying egotistical because he rapped saying that he was the best rapper, like all rappers fucking do. Oh no, a rapper rapping that they're the best rapper? Who would have ever thought about that? That is so corny that a rapper raps about how good they are or that they think they are the best rapper. It's stupid.
2019, the YouTuber Progress dropped a video titled Dax Stole a Lil Peep Verse and More. In this video, he broke down how Dax's song Not Tonight featuring Lil Peep was actually stolen from the guy who owned the legal rights to it. Pretty much what happened was Dax wanted to feature on the song from the guy who owned it, but Dax said he needed the track with an open to get it through his management. Basically, an open means I need the song but with a verse with no lyrics on it. And then what Dax did is he put his verse on the open spot, changed the beat a little bit, made some other changes, and put it out as his own song. This was especially a bad look since he was trying to leverage Lil Peep's death for more attention. During this whole
Now, this is the only criticism that's just like, okay, Dax. All right, Dax, like, what the fuck? You can't just be stealing nigga songs, all right? That's one criticism that I'm just like, all right, bro. That's a fair criticism because, bro, you took the song, just changed it up a little bit, and you put it out like it's your original shit. That's pretty fucked up. That's one criticism. I'm like, all right.
affair, Dax went as far as stealing clips from old Peep videos, putting them in his own music video to make it look as if this was a collaboration.
Yeah, that's pretty slimy. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty slimy, bro. And that's how you be objective, okay? That's how you be objective. You don't just be like, oh yeah.
When obviously it was far from a collaboration. Shortly after dropping it though, the video was taken down, likely for copyright or maybe even for straight up hate. And this entire divide.
Yo, bro, hold up, bro. Why do these niggas have so many tanks in one fucking area, dude? Like, look at all these goddamn old tanks. Why they got so many tanks right here? They just got a freaking tank platoon right here. What the hell is happening?
debacle was mostly forgotten about until Progress dropped a video covering it.
As Blaine told me directly, and other screenshots out there from others involved show, Dax begged to be on the song. And this was because he originally had declined because he didn't think Pete mattered at all, but after realizing that he was, he tried to take advantage of it.
To make things worse, Dax was also exposed for scamming fans in the video after promising a feature and not delivering.
From the start, the set price was not given. They intentionally told Dario to pay through PayPal, friends, and family, knowing he wouldn't be able to get purchase protection, wouldn't give the down payment back even though it was not specified that it was non-refundable, pressured him with saying his friends were wrong, and that this may be the biggest
You get no take advantage while it's cheap.
feature he ever gets, refused to drive less than an hour to sign a contract which was desperately needed at this point, and then tried to get Dario to pay $2,000
Hold up. What does this say? My cheat. Hold up. This yeah, definitely this may be please return my $200 I needed. Never told me I couldn't get my money back. So he paid a down payment. He made a down payment. You made a down payment. You don't get your money back for down payments. That's like the down payment is to secure your spot to say, yes, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Hey, here's my money. I'm going to do it. That's what a down payment is for. You don't get that back. When the fuck do you ever get a down payment back? Am I tripping, bro? I might be tripping. But nowhere in my life where did I ever think or did I ever get a down payment back from a service that I was trying to get and then I canceled the service. If you make a down payment for a hotel and then you cancel the hotel, you're not getting your fucking money back. Like what? You're not getting the money from the down payment back. Oops, I got kicked. Was talking too much. You're not getting that money back.
even though it was not specified that it was non-refundable, pressured him with saying his friends were wrong, and that this may be the
Yeah, they definitely did. This has no context. What is this about?
biggest feature he ever gets, refused to drive less than an hour to sign a contract which was desperately needed at this point.
How do you know it was less than an hour? What is happening here? What is happening here? Am I tripped? Am I going insane right now? Like, what is actually happening? Are they really serious like this? Like, are they really this serious? Like, what is happening here?
And then tried to get Dario to pay $2,000 without a contract to sign a contract.
Basically, Dax just kept the guy's money and never delivered the feature. One fan commented, "After Dax was on that track with Hobson, I became a fan. I'm not going to lie, I wanted to dislike your video at first, but you won me over by the end. Dax is a bad person for real. I'm no longer a fan." And this isn't the only time this has happened. Dax also allegedly stole money from someone a few years.
Let me tell you something. If you pay me for my service, say I'm a fucking party clown or something, right? Like that, right? And I say to cover a whole party for, let's say, a day, a whole party for like half a day, whatever. And I say it's going to be a $200 down payment so I can know you're serious. And you give me that down payment. Why would you get the down payment back? How does that make any sense that you would get that down payment back? If you not so recently a bunch of barbers have uh like websites where you can schedule a haircut and stuff like that. My stylist does that. She has a website where I can go. I don't do it because I haven't seen her before she had that. But she has a website where you can go and schedule an appointment and you gotta make a down payment. And if you cancel your appointment, that down payment is gone because you're securing your spot. You're not pay- It's going on too long. This is going on for too long, but yeah, the down payment thing just makes no sense to me.
Years ago as claimed by some people on Reddit, with others backing up the claims as well with their own stories. I even saw someone on YouTube saying, I got a feature from Dax back in 2018. As an 18-year-old kid at the time, the rumors of him being a scam artist are true. He gave me a watered down verse that didn't fit the vibe of the song and it was noticeably a freestyle. I paid him just under 1K for 30 to 40 seconds of half-assed rapping. Dax's lofty goal.
This is what I mean, bro. Like I hate this when it comes to politics, and I hate this when it comes to like any type of criticism on anybody, bro. Because there's no context to that. There's no context. Oh, Jesus Christ. This dude's talking about something else. I'll get it, bro. Hey, yo, what's his name? I'm gonna call him out right now on my live stream. Mr. Hex Us. Debate me, bro. Jesus Christ. Just debate me, bro. Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, all right, but back to the video. I hate people, bro. But yeah, no context to that fucking tweet or whatever. There's no context, right? What does it say? I got a feature from Dax back in 2018 as an 18-year-old at the time. Rumors of him being a scam artist are true. He gave me watered down verse that didn't fit the song vibe. Did you discuss what the song vibe was? And noticeably a freestyle. Paid one under paid just under 1K for 30 or 40 seconds of half-ass rapping. Half-asked rapping. No context, bro. Like, why would you put this out? Like, this is what I hate about people that just another thing I hate about people that do commentary on shit or like do commentary on like drama and shit. They put out they muddy the waters by just showing one side because the other side isn't saying shit or the other side doesn't respond to it. Like this might just be a one-off tweet from some random person who just randomly said this could be a hater. Who knows? Who fucking knows? You know what I'm saying? This could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? But you just put it out there and you're just muddying the waters because Dax didn't respond. I don't give a fuck if it's Dax or whoever, bro. Like anybody, it's just muddying. Oh, actually, I don't want to play this. I want to play Breakthrough. God damn it! All right. It's just muddying the waters, bro.
Him just under 1K for 30 to 40 seconds of half-assed rapping. Dax's lofty goal of becoming a Grammy and award-winning artist by the end of the year did not happen. Instead, his reputation was hurt. He was labeled as cocky, He got embarrassed by Tory Lanez, clowned on by Nav, exposed for scamming and stealing, tried to profit off of Lil Peep's death, and these are only the bigger things. The YouTube rap era was slowly falling apart, and Dax's music was losing an audience to listen to it. He desperately needed something to change in his career for him to recover, so that's what he did. Through the years, Dax was able to amass a core fan base large enough to still pull in millions of views for himself. He eventually released the EP I'll Say It For You and got some solid streaming numbers.
So what is it, bro? Which one is it? Was he failing? Was he just a one-off? Like what the bro, hold up. These things don't go, hold up.
Views for himself. He eventually released the EP.
Hold up. Listen to what this nigga just said.
And Dax's music was losing an audience to listen to it.
Dax's music was losing an audience to listen to it.
He desperately needed something to change in his career for him to recover. So
Desperately needed something to change in his career to recover.
That's what he did. Through the years, Dax was able to amass a core fan base large enough to still pull in millions of views for himself.
He was able to pull in millions of views. Bro, what? He was falling off. He was failing. He just couldn't recover. He was pulling in millions of views at that time. What? What are we doing here, bro? Dax music was failing. He couldn't. Dax music was failing. He was pretty shitty. He was pulling in millions of views. That's like when people be like, oh, Mr. Beast, man, Mr. Beast has fallen off. Mr. Beast has still had billions of followers and subscribers, billions of views. Oh, Mr. Beast has fallen off. Like, what, dude? What are you talking about?
He eventually released the EP I'll Say It For You and got some solid streaming numbers. The reason is because, like we discussed earlier, Dax decided to trend hack yet again, making more melodic music that fit the time. He had a few songs where he jacked other rappers' styles, but
Yo, and the thing that he calling trend hacking is just artists changing their styles. Changing their flows, changing their styles, changing how they are, right? Maybe evolving even. Like when I'm pretty sure no artist, like I said, I'm a reference Eminem. Eminem wasn't the same as he is now. Eminem actually changed up his flow a little bit from where he started to where he is now. He's sounding more modern. Is he trend hacking? Trend hacking is trend hacking is such a no. Actually, I ain't even gonna say it's stupid. It's just not like it's like saying the word racist. Okay, racist can mean anything now. Trend hacking. He's trend hacking. Some people actually do trend hack. Some people would actually trend hack because like they'll see something that's really, really, really popular. And they'll hop on the trend.
this one was a pretty blatant Rod Wave copy.
Yeah, Dax is the sucker for the copyright, so I don't think he played music.
In 2021, he dropped his album Pain Paints Paintings. On Rate Your Music, it got a 1.2 out of 5 from 112 ratings, and on Album of the Year, it got a 17 out of 100 from 108 ratings. It had reviews like, as expected, corny and unlikable garbage. Good job, Dax, you clout-chasing numbnut. And I promise this is the worst album I have ever heard. Regardless though, this wasn't the end. Dax continued to keep doing things that only further cemented his corny nature to people outside of his fanbase. Like in
What is corny, bro?
2022, when he started doing the open verse challenge for his goofy song Joker. This was obviously very cringy, leading to a lot of funny duets and things like that. And the song itself
I hate biased ass motherfuckers, bro. Leading to a bunch of funny duets. What about all the hard shit that niggas put out? What about the cool duets that was put out? What about some of the artists that weren't really known, or the songwriters that weren't really, the rappers that weren't really known, that got a little more attention from him doing that? Corny, bro. Oh, my bad. My bad. It's corny to put other people on, right? That shit's corny. Never put anybody else on because that shit corny, right? Fucking idiots, bro. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Just sounds like something a weird kid in class would make. And I mean, the rapping isn't even good. Dax has done some decent rapping before, but this song was just bad. Someone asked on Reddit why Dax gets all this hate, and in response came a lot of answers. Has anyone mentioned he's corny yet? Very cheap.
Dax does some decent rapping from the guy that says, "Oh my God, it's so controversial to say Dax has a good song."
Easy, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual type of rapper. Dude can rap his ass off, he's just too try-hard and sweaty. I looked at cover art for Joker and listened to about 20 seconds of it and found out why he's corny. The thing is, Dax has always been the same at the core. He never changed. His corniness didn't really get any worse, and he was always this way. It was just that his scope got bigger. That and his audience outgrew him. A lot of the young people who were listening to these lyrical, spiritual, miracle YouTube rappers got older and were like, I don't really want to listen to this anymore. So again, because copying Rod Wave wasn't working and his old style was out of date, like a chameleon, Dax had to adapt. Dax continued putting out songs until he put out the track Dear Alcohol, which was a smash hit and his biggest song to date. I didn't even realize this, but that song actually went platinum, which is crazy. And after dropping Dear Alcohol, there was clearly a major shift in Dax's attitude towards the music industry. Sure, he had done the emotional sort of songs before, but nothing had hit this hard, and I bet he was wondering why. Well, it was for a couple of reasons.
He's done it before, but none of it hits his hard. So that means he wasn't following a trend? Maybe? Huh? Maybe that's the reason?
First of all, the music itself was a bit more country-esque, stepping outside of his comfort zone and likely attracting a new audience. Which is interesting to note because he only started making country once country started hitting the charts again like crazy. Second, this song had a very...
What do you mean when country started hitting the charts like crazy? Country, what, country rap started hitting the charts like crazy? Like who? Beyonce? I'm pretty sure that song came out before Beyonce's shit. Oh shit, I'm up.
Very specific target audience, and that was people who struggled with alcoholism. I'm guessing that Dax figured out that making songs about sensitive issues for groups of people who struggle with certain things was the method, so he kept doing it. Do you have depression? Don't worry, Dax has a song about it. Are you a man who struggles with mental health but feel like you can't talk about it to others because you're a man? Well, Dax has you covered. Are you a Christian who feels that the world is falling apart? Well, Dax has a song for you. Are you someone who is lonely and on a dirt road? I don't know, but Dax has a...
That's so fucking stupid, bro. That's so fucking stupid. Do you have baby mama trauma? Do you have baby mama drama? Well, Eminem has a song for you. Do you have drug problems? Well, Eminem has a song for you. Do you go through depression sometimes? Well, Eminem has a song for you. Do you suffer from depression? Lil Wayne has a song for you. Do you try to kill yourself? Well, Lil Wayne has a song for you. Struggle with drugs? Lil Wayne has a song for you. You see how stupid that is? Just to say, oh yeah, an artist has a bunch of different songs with different topics in it. That means they're just doing it for clout. Or they're just, what do you say? Clout maxing? Or whatever. That's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Song about it. Are you an insecure man who thinks all women are out to get you? Dax has a song for you. Dax has multiple songs about all of these sub niches.
There's his bias. There's his bias. Are you an insecure man? Are you just an insecure man? Like, what, dude?
Of people who are either struggling with mental health, insecurity, addicted to something, basically just vulnerable people. And that is who he makes those songs for. Also, I didn't know where this would fit into my video, but Dax has or is on a record label called Records Label, and I just thought that was really funny. Because of how all of these topics are super important to these people who probably feel as if
Yo, I hate that the RPG on this game doesn't have splash damage, bro. Like, look at that. And enemy suppression. That's all you get from this. Alright. That was a direct hit. You gotta be directly on them to get a kill from this shit. You can't have splash damage. Like watch this. Dude right there didn't get anything. And I got hit from the back. Like a goddamn prostitute.
popular music doesn't speak to them, they become loyal fans. Like someone commented on one of his tracks, I have never felt so connected to an artist than this man right here. I'm 32 years old and he is redefining music for me in a way I never thought possible. I saw another comment on Reddit that said, getting mainstream play as a rapper becomes exceedingly difficult when your entire discography revolves around the themes that Dax raps about. Few rappers today find success rapping about family, God, mental health, and substance use, let alone venturing into country music like Dax. Definitely a weird post, but there's a lot of people that feel this way about Dax's music. They feel as if he's the only person speaking on mental health or family or addiction when that simply isn't the case. His comments are the type of people that are like,
Oh, he is just a fucking contradicting little shit, bro. You just criticize a man for having different songs about different topics, and then you're gonna say, oh man, you act like he's the only one that does it. Bro, how are you gonna contradict yourself just like that? Bro.
Addiction when that simply isn't the case. His comments are the type of people that are like, I'm 23 and I don't know how to explain these feelings I have. Thank you, Dax, lyrical genius. You're helping generations more than you think. Or military for 17 years and every song hits home. Just wanted to say these are spreading like a wildfire here amongst my friends. He even gets the type of like classic YouTube comment that's no naked women, no drugs, no guns, no alcohol, just raw talent, like that type of stuff. And I'm not sure how many of these comments are real. I'm sure a chunk of them are bots, but they are.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie though. I think I had that thought. I didn't leave a comment, but I had that thought too. I was like, yeah, no drugs, no naked women, just freaking rapping. That's what I love, just pure rapping. And he's saying that they're bots, just dismissing actual praise for this man's art. Straight up just dismissing the shit because he doesn't like Dax. And it's okay if you don't like Dax, but just say it. Don't treat it as though you're the one that's like you're just completely unbiased or something. Like you're just giving your honest, unbiased opinion when it's not the case, bro. It shit just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
Are all just like this. Regardless, the vibe I've got from these comments is that his fans feel like popular music doesn't speak to them, and I don't think that's the case. I mean, listen to Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar. It is literally about alcoholism and peer pressure.
Hold on, be right back. Oh my god, that was just so stupid. My name's not Hassan Piker. I'm not just gonna play the video while I leave to go to the bathroom or something. mm. Hmm. I probably really should just play a game that I don't have to like keep getting kicked for inactivity. Dang man, why everybody coming and leaving? Oh my god, I feel so depressed. I don't care. Mm. I ran out of fucking what is showing up as the freaking I wonder what's showing up as the. Ooh, why's that on my joint? Gotta delete that. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. What is this live showing up as? I think that might be the problem, bud. I think that might be the problem, bud. Give me a second, bud. Gotta edit this fucking video. I don't know why my live is thumbnail. There we go. Dang, bro. I got it. Dang, bro. Let me change the thumbnail. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna do this real quick. Yeah. We do it right here, right here. Change. What the fuck? I'm just wasting time on this. That works. Mm. I think I got no lie, I think I I think I gotta edit that a little bit, actually. Oh my God, I'm just wasting a bunch of fucking time. Hold up. Uh, Pictures, photo app. Blah. I hate my life. Yeah, I hear Microsoft. What? Ah, there we go. How the fuck do I do this? My life sucks, bro. I tried so hard, got so far, and it doesn't even matter. Well, that worked. Just about to look like complete ass, bro. Just like a quick little. There we go. That's a quick little fucking edit on my thumbnail, bro. I had to edit my thumbnail real quick. I was like, oh my God, this shirt just getting bad. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, where we were at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, let's go.
That simply isn't the case. His comments are the type of people that are like, I'm 23 and I don't know how to explain these feelings I have. Thank you, Dax, lyrical genius. You're helping generations more than you think. Or military for 17 years and every song hits home. Just wanted to say these are spreading like a wildfire here amongst my friends. He even gets the type of like classic YouTube comment that's no naked women.
Yo, he's treating that as like a bad thing. Those comments are treated as like a bad thing. That Dax has people saying, "Oh man, this really hit me. This really touched me. I really can vibe to this." He's treating that as it's a bad thing though. That's crazy. That's
No
insane.
drugs, no guns, no alcohol, just raw talent, like that type of stuff. And I'm not sure how many of these comments are real, I'm sure a chunk of them are bots, but they are all just like this. Regardless, the vibe I've got from these comments is that his fans feel like popular music doesn't speak to them, and I don't think that's the case. I mean, listen to Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar. It is literally about alcoholism and peer pressure from your
Oh, that's where I stopped at, bro. Because before he was saying how, oh man, Dax just makes songs for niche audiences, like certain audiences. But then he's like, oh yeah, just listen to Kendrick Lamar. He's got a song about alcoholism. Like, bro, pick a side, bro. Stop contradicting yourself. Don't say that Dax only does this when then you're gonna say that other rappers do the same thing. Like what?
Friends and family. And that song wasn't too on the nose or corny. It was a good song that sounded great and did numbers. So maybe it's because that song wasn't super direct, like it wasn't literally titled Dear Alcohol. Maybe Dax's fans don't realize that there are better sounding songs out there about these topics. Or maybe they can't understand the lyrics, I don't know. And I'm not
That is so stupid to say, bro. You can't understand what the swimming pools is trying to say. Swimming pools literally had the lyrics like talk about drinking in the song. Like what are you talking about? This is what I don't like, bro. Oh, his fans just can't understand the lyrics in the songs. No, nigga. No, that's not it. It's just people like different types of music. That's all. That's all it is. People just like different types of music. Yes, I can listen to Kendrick Lamar, Swimming Pools, that's about alcoholism and love it, and then listen to Dax song about alcoholism and love it. Like, what?
trying to make fun of his fans here, but I am curious as to how some of these people think that Dax is the only option when it comes to this sort of music. And when I think about it, the only possible explanation that I can think of is
How about it's not that people think that Dax is the only option that's available? How about people just like the way Dax sounds or something? Maybe that's it. Maybe just people just want to hear Dax because they like Dax. God, man, this guy is so freaking idiotic.
the fact that they don't realize or understand that a lot of popular artists talk about these things as well. Regardless, Dax has clearly realized that there is a decent sized audience of people out there who are struggling with all sorts of things and feel like no one is speaking to their problems, even if there are people talking about that stuff and they don't realize it. So Dax decides to do it himself. I think a great example of this is his song Lonely Dirt Road. The lyrics go,
Bro, this doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. He's both saying that Dax is doing it just to freaking appeal to an audience, but then other artists are doing it because what? Why are other artists doing it? They're doing it to appeal to a certain audience. They're not making a song because they don't think that it's going to resonate with certain type of person. They're making it because they know it's going to resonate for a certain type of person. Capri Sun, delicious. I'm gonna get kicked again.
I needed somewhere to take my mistakes. I didn't want my family to see me cry. They'll never know I'm carrying all of this weight, dealing with the pressure of trying to provide. Who do you think this appeals to? Maybe a dad with a wife and kids? I saw someone call it divorced dadcore, and with the skits that he made to accompany the song, that sounds about right. But I'm willing to bet that Dax isn't a divorced dad, so most likely he's
Empathy, you stupid motherfucker. Empathy. Do you think you have to be going through something just to like understand the pain that other people go through? Are you a slave? Do you think slaves went through some hard times? How do you know? You're not a slave. You're never a slave. What? 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 I've never done drugs. I enjoy music about people getting off drugs because it's an uplifting song. I'm not a divorced dad. I'm a happily, I'm a happy dad. Okay, got 3 kids. Well, two of them mine. Other one, it's still my kid. But to say that, oh, I bet he's not a divorced dad, is just a stupid thing to say. Especially when you have other artists that don't really do shit, but they rap about doing shit. This video is so annoying, bro. This dude is so annoying.
Pandering to an audience. This just makes his music come off as content marketed to a demographic, not actual art. Even if the
All artists, all music, all music. Oh, hold up. Let me hear what he said again.
makes his music come off as content marketed to a demographic.
All music are content marketed to a certain demographic. You know, when you listen to country music, who you think that demographic is for? Who you think that music is for? You listen to hip hop, who you think that music is for? People that like hip hop. Rock, screamo, all that shit. All music is freaking marketed to a certain demographic. Like, what does that even? Oh, his music is only curated to a certain audience. No shit. No shit. Freaking WAP, Wet Ass Pussy, by Cardi B. Who do you think that's for? Think that's for straight men? Like what? What? Oh, these are bots. Bro.
Pandering to an audience. This just makes his music come off as content marketed to a demographic, not actual art. Even if the music was good, him making all of these TikToks and skits to promote it, which works by the way, really seems to cheapen the music. I was just doing a video and talked about how Paul McCartney didn't want the Beatles music in commercials because he felt that it cheapened it. Now imagine putting your song in a million corny TikTok skits every single day. Like, look at this one that says, "Can anyone relate?" Broken heart crying emoji. Anyway, Diary of an Alcoholic just dropped on YouTube. Like, I don't think a real alcoholic is gonna cheapen and like trivialize such a serious topic so often.
It's not trivializing a certain topic, bro. What the fuck, bro? This is so stupid, bro. This is so stupid. I didn't think I was gonna pause this much on this fucking video, but this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Oh, an alcoholic won't resonate with the song because the artist promoted it in a way that I don't like. That this guy doesn't like. Artist didn't promote it in the specific way that fits this guy's needs, right? So an alcoholic will never resonate with it. I'm gonna try a sniper.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it came out that Dax has never had a drink in his life. But his grift doesn't stop there. Not only has Dax gone from corny YouTube rapper to anti-mumble rap lyrical spiritual miracle rapper to emotional mental health Rod Wave knockoff, but there's another demographic that likes his painfully bland and corny music, one that he targets quite a bit. Dax has a handful of songs with Tom MacDonald, who is notorious on the internet for being a corny mega rapper. Most of his fans give me the impression that they're the type to say, I don't like rap, but I like Tom MacDonald. They claim that all rap, except for people like Tom MacDonald or Dax, only talks about drugs, violence.
Again, just throwing that label corny out because you don't like a certain type of music, bro. That happened with the some other guys that were the other video I was watching. Those other guys saying the same thing. Like they don't like Tom MacDonald, so they're like, "Oh, Tom MacDonald is corny. I don't like Tom MacDonald's music, so he's corny." Like this guy is. This is the dumbest shit ever, bro. It's really making me mad because the arguments are so stupid. Ah! There we go.
And women, whereas Dax and Tom speak the truth. I mean, they even have a song together called Blame the Rappers, where the chorus goes, "You can blame the rappers that you blow up, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs." So what happens after these kids grow up? Regardless, these songs are also pretty political, with some like Propaganda appealing to people who I guess are super paranoid that literally everything is propaganda, or the song Black and White where Dax rapped, "I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies." I just think it's crazy that he spoke for an entire race of people. But regardless,
This dumb motherfucker. This stupid piece of shit. Like, now I'm just pissed off. This ignorant little shit. This ignorant piece of excrement. But this nigga praises Kendrick Lamar at left and right, right? This nigga praises Kendrick Lamar left and right. The guy that fucking basically was saying, "Oh, America's fucking racist. All black people think like that." Let's hear that again.
I just think it's crazy that he spoke for an entire race of people. But regardless,
I just think it's crazy that he spoke for an entire race of people, while I'm praising the rappers that speak for entire races of people. Right? What about the black people that feel that way? Like the past? Yeah, I'm pissed. That ain't my identity. I mean, I can be pissed about the shit that happened in the past. Shit's fucked up. But I ain't fucking going to hate white people for it. Bro, I am trashy right now, bro. No, no, no.
I don't think I need to explain who these songs are marketed toward. Most recently, they put out a song called Soldier, where Tom jumpstarts his verse with "My pronouns are he, him, his," and claims that the hardest job in the world is being a man. It becomes very apparent that Dax makes extremely niche music for a niche of people who have mental health struggles, addiction struggles, insecurity, or things along these lines.
All right, bro. What kind of beat we tracking to?
All rappers make a niche of music that they think that their audience will like, bro. Like, I don't understand this stupid fucking argument, bro. I really don't understand this stupid fucking argument. Hey, your fans like it, so you're gonna keep on putting out the music your fans like. That's just with everybody. Just like this nigga with his videos. His fans likes his video. His subscribers likes his videos. So he's gonna keep on putting out those songs that his fans like, bro. It's what the fuck? Oh, I got a sniper. I forgot. I was looking for my RPG, bro. It just makes no. The arguments are all over the fucking place, and they're contradicting all over the fucking place. Just does not make sense.
Bro, are you okay?
Yeah, just going through a lot lately.
You can talk to me, bro. Is it a girl? Family stuff?
No.
Work? Your job?
Honestly, there's nothing you can do, man. Just load up a sad beat and let me get this off my chest, alright?
What Dax is doing now is really no different than when he was just remixing songs or jacking other artists' styles, like the Rod Wave song. The problem with Dax is that he isn't an artist. He doesn't have his own style. He morphs to the situation. He has potential as a musician if he made actual art, but he doesn't. He makes content marketed towards certain demographics, and he doesn't even treat his own music seriously. As you can see by the multitude of his TikTok skits, he doesn't care about how his art is perceived. Dax has shown time and time again that he isn't an artist, but someone who is calculated, making songs for a target audience. He doesn't care how corny it is to the majority of us, because he is profiting off of communities who are going through things, making disingenuous music about these struggles. And I wouldn't put it past the
Bro, if it was the majority, then he wouldn't have too many fans. He wouldn't have a platinum album or a platinum song, bro. If it was the majority, a large majority, shit just doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense. It makes zero sense. That's why I'm so frustrated, bro. Because this video is just full of contradictions. It's full of this guy just putting in his opinion and then just making it say, like he said, his opinion, and then he's saying, "Oh, majority of people." Yes, some people don't like that. Cool, I understand. A lot of people don't like his music. A lot of people wouldn't like his music. Say artists, all right, if an artist put out music just to be bumping in the club, they're not an artist, right? I bet this nigga, I bet this nigga say positive things about Cardi B when she literally said, "Hey, I'm just putting out the stuff that I think my fans will like. I'm just putting out stuff to see if my fans will like it. And now I see that y'all don't like it. I'm gonna change up." Wow, some artists make music to make money, make music to make money. That makes sense. That doesn't mean it doesn't resonate with other people.
proven scammer and the guy who stole a Lil Peep song to also grift or be a phony or a fraud in his music. Now, I don't want a moral grandstand or anything here. I really don't think what he's doing is like super wrong. I don't think it's the worst thing ever. I don't particularly care for it, but I don't really care if he keeps doing what he's doing. I just think it's fascinating that there's an audience out there that really enjoys this music, like truly, and that he's figured that out and knows how to perfectly market towards them. And to most of us, it just seems like he's a corny guy who fell off, but in reality, he's profiting significantly off of this. Dax is the biggest he's ever been, with a platinum and a gold song in the last 2 years, something that's pretty much unheard of from any
Platinum and gold song, something that's unheard of. But he fell off. The majority of us think he fell off. He's got a platinum and gold song, but the majority of us thinks he fell off. Like what? Who just did it? Who just got out of jail? That dude just fuck. I forgot who it was. I forgot his name. Not Lord Dirt. Somebody that it's a rapper that everybody wanted to get out of jail. From New York. What the fuck was his name? I forgot his fucking name. But yeah, he has he tried to sell tickets and his venues were getting like 10 ticket sales, right? That's a fall off. Okay? That's a true fall off. Saying that a dude had a fucking album or a song that went gold and platinum, bro, that's not falling off. Like, what? Oh shit. Is that a fucking turn? Oh, that's more than a turn. That's a tank. Oh man, this guy is corny. This is a corny guy right here, bro. He's a corny guy.
anyone else to come from the YouTube rap community. So clearly he's doing something right. If you like this video, you might like my video about the craziest non-rap diss tracks of all time, which is a fascinating video about some non-rap diss tracks.
Ah, screw this guy, bro. We're done with him. We're done with him. But yeah, I don't know, man. This video will be up, so leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you agree, let me hear it. If you don't, let me hear it. Okay? If you agree with him, something wrong with you. My points are valid. His are not. Might go live again just to play the game. Might go live on Facebook though. Nah, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. Bro, I teared up like 4 times in this one game. Bro, you get some bots in the game, man. Your weapons are going up, 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 up. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys later.